Right, so hi everyone. I actually posted this as a written channeling, which I will write up as well. If I don't do that tonight, I'll do it tomorrow at some point. As you can hear, I'm fucking shattered, so I'm going to be. My bath was already ran, and after I do this, I'm getting in the bath and I'm getting in my bed to watch some New Girl because I need some laughter after the energy that I'm picking up on today. So and also the videos were pretty draining too. Anyway, so um, yeah, pick A, B, or C. So the red polka dot heart, the pale pink dot polka dot heart, kind of, or the red heart. And I'll let you do that. You can put in the comments A, B, or C below if you want, or just that's your warning that I'm about to start revealing them. But it does, just if you want to help, it does help if you put anything in the comments if you're bold enough to do so. And thank you if you've already been doing that. And yeah, liking the video makes a difference as well. And right, I'm going to reveal them now. Right, so if you picked A, this is your card, Hydra Catalyst, and it's number 18. 18 is the moon in the tarot, so that's all about it can be about fear or facing your fears. It can be about very psychic, following your intuition. It can definitely be about shadow work. It can be about illusions or seeing through illusions. Yeah, it means lots of different things. Again, I was born on the 18th of a month, so you can, if you're around all the time, you can identify. That's why I'm good at spotting this kind of stuff and helping people with shadow work and stuff, and also very psychic. Um, Right, so there could be some kind of secrets or something if you pick this one. Could be secrets as well. And also, I just opened the book up at the Virgo symbol, and that is obviously it's the new moon in Virgo as I'm filming this right now. So I'm just going to read that. Seek justice in this situation. Justice can be slow, but it will be done. Justice is linked to achieving cosmic balance. Renewal is possible. Balance will be achieved. So that could just be like one specific message that somebody needed to hear. But yeah, my hand automatically opened up at that, and I couldn't ignore it because it's the new moon in Virgo, which is why yeah, I'm just not enjoying it. It's a bit of a shame. Like again, my Aries energy is in the house of Virgo, so maybe it's just I'm experiencing it more than ten. I mean, it is in my 10th house as well at work, but it's like it's just really heavy, Like it's, and again, the 10th house is Capricorn energy, so it's a bit too. A bit, I don't like it, so I'm looking forward to um that energy passing basically. But it is the collective energy. It is to do with the Pluto going retrograde, and I'm feeling it, and the Uranus going retrograde, and I'm feeling it, and it's just yeah. Anyway, so catalyst. Use the situation you're going through right now as a catalyst for change. Sometimes experiences can be the catalyst for positive change. Do not wait to deal with a difficult situation. Deal with the issue now. Seek answers now, or the situation could get worse. Take proper action. Oh, that feels very significant, important message. And it could tie in with when I've said about potential tower moments if you don't take the action. Is that phone just. I need to tighten that. Maybe is it moving itself? I think it is. Right. Okay. Okay. It's kind of slowly. That's annoying. See what I mean? Everything's fucking nippy today. Annoying. So if you're, if you're having one of them kind of days as well, I'm right there with you, and that's when you do just have to surrender and be like, fuck this, I'm going in the bath, and then I'm getting my bed early. And then when I thought about it, I thought, well, that actually does make sense because I filmed a lot yesterday, and Mondays are usually my day off. So like I said, if I burn the candle at both ends like that, I really do need to make up for the next day usually. So we have, and if you're new, everything I do is channeling, clearing, healing energy. So when I'm chipping in and adding these wee bits, it's going to make sense to someone. We have all heard sayings like cut the trouble off at its head, or if you don't stop something at its source, two will take its place. Or perhaps that if we don't address something now, it will grow more hands later. This is the legacy of the multi-headed sea monster, the Hydra. The Hydra constellation is said to be named after the monster of, or after a serpent-like creature similar to the famous Hydra. The Hindus see Hydra as Ashleisha or Naga the snake. The most popular mythos of the Hydra relates to the hero Hercules. In the second of his 12 labours, Hercules was charged by King Eurystheus, I don't know if I'm saying this right, under the goddess Hera's control to kill Hydra of Lerna. Killing the Hydra would not be easy. It possessed deadly poisonous breath that could knock someone unconscious. Fuck hell, that's a bit much. Its 6 heads could dismember and eat you if you cut off one of the heads, and at least 2 would grow in its place. Hercules covered his face tightly with a cloth and his lion skin to stop the poison. Along with his nephew Ionis, they fought and eventually killed Hydra by cutting off his head and castrising the stump before another head could grow. While the king recognised that Hercules did indeed conquer the Hydra, he imposed another 2 labours upon him. The original labours were 10 because he had assistance from his nephew, and that the idea of using the torch to cauterize was not his own. Hera was sad that the creature had been killed and raised it up to the sky as the constellation Hydra to shine in immortality. Hydra is the largest of the 88 modern constellations. 88 can be a number associated with twin flames, by the way. Measuring 1,303 square degrees, covers 3% of the night sky. Even though this constellation is large, it only has a few bright stars, the most luminous being the orange giant Alpha Hydrate. Right, okay, so to be honest, I'm not being funny. Like, as much as I love astrology, I'm not actually that into constellations. It's quite funny, isn't it? Because I have this teacup all the time. But this is actually why I got it, because it's I don't know. I love that women. I love Stacey DeMarco's deck. So, Hydra is best seen from the southern hemisphere, but can be observed between January and May. So January and May could be significant here. In the north, it's visible latitudes between. Okay, anyway, it's just talking stuff that's not really that interesting. So, words of power. I deal with my problems with thought and promptness. I might not read all that shit on the other ones, to be honest. I'm not even going to lie. But I might. I better, to be fair, actually. So, I'm just going to add in a wee word. I've picked up a few. These could be relevant. Oh, look, make up your own word. And commitment. So, I think there's something that you've either made a commitment to in the past, or you're making a commitment to yourself now, or you're being encouraged to, and it's going to be a huge change in your life, and you can make up what the next word is. And I'm going to move on to the next one. Short and sweet ones. Right, if you picked B, we've got Blue Snowball, Patience, and it's number 40, and it's Nebula. So 40 could be an age that's going to be significant here. It doesn't need to be. Patience, wait and see, as you're not seeing the full picture. Develop patience. It will take time to develop mastery. Patience enables you to make better decisions with more information. Go deeper. Some things worth having take time. Well, that's very apt for the twin flame journey. But it doesn't need to be about that. It could be about anything, guys. Our own sun will one day look something like the blue snowball as it sheds its layers and burns itself out. We shouldn't worry though. That will probably take another 5 billion years, which is a long, long time to wait. In our fast-moving world, patience is becoming a lost art. Everyone wants things instantly now, yesterday. Delayed gratification isn't something that we value. You know what? That's not actually true for everyone, because I like to be different, and I'm one for delayed gratification with a few things actually. How long it takes me having the idea to write and to design to publication of my work, and for it to end up on the shelf in a bookstore often years. Some can't believe it. Why would you do what you do when it's such a long process? But sometimes good things, big things, take time to form and develop. Absolutely, like the twin flame journey too. Many cultures that have snow as an element in their environment have stories about slow forming of snow and the various kinds of snow. Snowflakes are small and fragile, yet if you wait long enough, each flake becomes part of the whole that can be heavy, powerful, and strong. Think of a snowball made of thousands of individual snowflakes, light and weightless, yet place pressure on them and form them into a ball, and you have something radically different. The blue snowball is planetary planetary nebula, meaning it is ejecting ionized gases in the late stages of its lifespan. It is a beautiful and colourful nebula and what astronomers call a red dwarf. The Blue Snowball Nebula is a popular planetary nebula for observers. The constellation of Andromeda. Right, I'm very connected to that, so you might feel a connection to that too. Words of power. I am patient and I can see my goals through to the end. Maybe that's why I resonate with that, because I'm like bright star as well, and I love that. Is so like my favourite sort of colours and stuff. Interesting. Okay, so that's your one. I'm going to pick you a wee couple of words because I did on that was very short and sweet, but again, like I said, and if you're new to me, I don't usually, well, now and again I will, but I don't usually read ones from the book, but it was because I just got those cards and I don't know, I was just called to use them for the URANUS, so I trust that at least somebody messages you, oh my god, I'm so fucking tired. Risk. So not something we typically associate with Virgo, because Virgo's very planning mode, cautious, you know, it could be connected with patience. It depends on which way I suppose you were looking at it, but you know, everything's got to be planned and thought out, and oh, I might be a bit too risky. But maybe there's something about needing to accept that you've put in the patience and the work needed for this to go ahead, because she's walking through a little door. That's what I'm getting. Oh yeah, and it says welcome as well. I just noticed that. Yeah, it's time to welcome this new change and the risk that it involves. So whatever that's about. Right, and last but not least, I'm going to do C now. And of course you can watch them all if you want. Oh, and would you look at that magic? I'm glad I didn't read the whole of the just. Basically, if you watch A, I got drawn to that in the book, and I was like, oh, it must be because it's a Virgo new moon, but I completely actually forgot that one of these was actually Virgo. So it's pretty cool. So that'd be quite cool if somebody did actually pick both. Right, so if you pick C, this is the message: Virgo and justice. And I'll pull 3 words for you at the end of this. So, seek justice in the situation. Justice can be slow, but it will be done. Justice is linked to achieving cosmic balance. Renewal is possible. Balance will be achieved. Now, a few things about balance. Venus is in Libra right now, so Venus is a planet of love, what you value, what you find beautiful, and money. And being in Libra, it would be karmic justice, fairness, and all things about, you know, you connect with Libra. And but because it's conjunct the South Node in Libra right now, that would be about definitely releasing karmic situations regarding love, money, business. What you find beautiful, what you valued before might be completely shifting due to the Uranus retrograde and Taurus values. And then, yeah, Pluto retrograde in Capricorn could be like pushing you through some kind of major rebirth as well. So that's how it all kind of fits there. And yeah, the moon, like I said, the moon will be in Libra tomorrow at some point as well. So basically, your feelings and what you value will all be like homing in on things to do with these areas, I would say. So, Astrea is considered the virgin goddess of justice in ancient Greece and more romantically referred to as the Star Maiden. She's beautiful and most of all a figure of renewal and balance. It's said that Astrea was the last of the immortals to give up on humans during the 5 ages of man. Humans became less and less virtuous until finally, sometime during the Iron Age, where it was said that no man could be trusted and all were destroying the land, Astrea gave up all hope. The poet Ovid tells us, oh, and I pulled the card Hope in the one earlier. The poet Ovid tells us that she covered her eyes and ascended to the heavens with the assistance of Zeus. Close to the scales of balance of Libra, the goddess Dike, she shone brightly, offering hope and justice to all. The mythos tells us that she will indeed return to Earth, heralding in a golden age. Yet some say she's already occurred with the beginning of the Renaissance after the barren times of the Dark Ages. Virgo, the constellation, contains the star. Oh, wait a minute, how do I say that again? Spica? Spica? Spica, I'll just say. Which is one of the brightest stars in the sky. Virgo contains the autumn equinox point. Oh, very interesting, because we're only a few weeks away from that, and the full moon in Pisces eclipse will be right before it, which is adjacent to the star Beta Virgin. So that is very. So again, this is how magical like God and my guides are. I might have literally only bought this deck because I was going to pull this card a few weeks before it was at that point. Love it. Um, it is the second largest constellation in the sky, but the largest of the zodiac constellations. And Virgo is a big constellation. It's located in the third quadrant of the southern hemisphere and can be seen at the latitudes between +80 and -80. I mean, whatever that means. These are the bits that get lost on me. Words of power. I'm open and responsive to justice and renewal. So there's something connected to justice with both A and B. And of course, it could be something connected to June or the 6th of a month, whatever that means to you. I'm going to pick 2 wee words for you. And then that'll be that, a wee short and sweet one. So, and again, if you want me to do ones like this, I can just sort of slip in now and again, you know, as wee extras, then let me know in the comments, please. And that gives me the motivation to, well, it actually reminds me to do them as well. Because I do forget, like, exploration and inspiration. So here you go. Here's a bit of inspiration, and again there could be something to do with art here because this person's painting a sunset. Could be again endings, again like some kind of karmic ending, karmic justice, and exploring new horizons. That's what I'm getting from that. Oh look, there's a peeping Tom with a telescope. Oh right, yes, so there could be karmic justice in some kind of way, however that's going to fit with people. So thank you for watching, and like I said, please like and comment if you are guided to, and I appreciate and love you all, but I have had hardly any sleep. I feel exhausted, and I think actually basically having a Epsom salt bath, watching some of my favourite things that make me laugh. Although I'll tell you what's no fucking make me laugh, that programme that I was talking about with the whatever it's called, bad boyfriends or something. That's probably going to connect to this karmic justice with a bad boyfriend, that kind of it. But it's yeah. I watched the second episode of that last night, and it was just exactly what I thought it was going to be about. Just like fucking a bunch of manipulative men, like pulling the wool over people's eyes. So, oh, lovely. Right, anyway, on that cheery note, like, comment, subscribe. Bye.